solicit their investment initiative. And so seek advice and build those relationships. And if you have a good idea and form a team around it, the money will come.
But I want you to know that took a long time.
It did.
So
I mean, what we did to bridge the gap was business plan competitions, one of which took place here today, where someone could win $10,000. So if you can't bridge the gap, fortunately, we were able to.
Yeah, very cool. Jonathan, you see all kinds of people who are asking for loans. You know, what's something that just totally turns you off when they come in?
It's not terribly uncommon that we get a phone call from somebody saying, I want to start a business, do you have any ideas? Granted, that's an extreme case, but I think the more focused you are when you go in to talk to a lender, the better that entire process is going to be. I think I would agree with everything that's been said. Humility is important, coachability, all of those things, even from a debt standpoint. But you've got to be focused on what you want to do and what you need the money for, how much it's going to cost to purchase whatever piece of equipment. If you walk in with too wide open of an idea, a thought, it's really hard for a lender to, I mean, there's not much a lender can do, frankly.
Yeah, I think that goes with equity too. Sometimes we see deals and they're going like, well, we're going to do this, and then there's 3 other things, extensions we can go right off, and you're going, do these people have focus or not? You know, they're going to be going 6 ways to Sunday all the time. So I think the focus, and then the devil's in the details. I know certainly when we talk to people, if they don't know their numbers, and I think you were mentioning that too, it's a big sign that you don't know what you're up to. Scott?
Well, I think the best piece of advice is surround yourself by like-minded people and people that have done the task that you're trying to accomplish yourself. Having great advisors, not just your lawyers and your CPAs, but advisors in other companies that have scaled a .com before and things they've overcome these issues and problems. And it's important. They've stuck their toes before, and they know what to look for and what to watch out for. And that's part of the learning process, is really, having wise people around you, people that, you can just pick up the phone and chat with, that have overcome some issues. And that's kind of what, the entrepreneur spirit's all about, is continually pushing on and overcoming these issues, and then getting up the next day and doing it again, Really, I think that's one of my best things that I'm practicing is surrounding myself by people that can help me overcome issues and move forward. And some people are like, oh, this is easy. You can just do this and this, and it's not a problem. And sometimes they're like, let's think about this together for a while and see how we can fix this issue. So that's what I think has been a great asset to me and my growth, is to have people that I can communicate with, that are mentors, that ask for advice, get money, and ask for money, get advice.
But I think this is a really big point, because when we look at advisors on teams, if you've had the resourcefulness and the network to pull in really strong people, it says a lot about you and the team that you're going to build for the future. So that's number one. The other thing that you start making a comment on is that advisors are really good if they've gone through the same growth period that you want to go through. So if you want to grow your business from 1,000 to 15,000 or 20 million, sorry, take that down, 1 million to 15 million. If someone else on your team has done that and knows the hurdles about that type of growth, it's really important. If you might bring someone on from a corporate stage who doesn't understand that could be somewhat of a problem, though they could bring you as a customer. So there's back and forth. But look for someone who's been through that same stage of growth. Ira.
I guess a couple of thoughts. If you're going to approach either a venture fund or an angel group, which is, I'll talk about individual angels in a minute, the discussion about advisors is really important, because just like other sales calls, you really want as warm of an introduction as possible. So if I actually get an email from an advisor for our fund, or someone that I know within the community who wants me to meet a company, I'm very likely to take the meeting, we'll do my own research.